Let me say that Tiny, of course, a great talent.
I want to apologize because I call him Tiny from time to time. I forget.
Mr. Tim is polite.
to
That's right.
say Mr.
That would be
Tim.
more polite.
Oh,
I mean, show some respect to the gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
no
guy's been
problem.
through the show business mill. He has done it all and deserves a certain amount of respect.
That's right.
I refer to him as Mr. Tim. That is my thing.
From now on,
That's what I
Mr.
like.
Tim.
Please. Now, Mr. Tim, you, by the way, last appearance, people are still talking about it when you were here and you revealed to the country that, and you weren't embarrassed, that you wear diapers.
I've always used Depends. I've always used Depends.
Is that correct?
For what time?
What time?
Because instead of underwear, I throw it away every day. It's nice and sanitary. I have no bladder
Isn't
control
it bulky?
problem. No, it is not.
You're wearing a diaper right now?
It depends, yes.
No
And
kidding.
you have no bladder control?
No, he does. He's saying...
No. He just said he has no bladder control.
He has no problem, he said.
I have no problem.
Oh, is that what you said?
It's nice and soft.
Tiny believes in cleanliness.
Are you wearing the ones now that have the cotton, or the fabric outside?
Yeah, well, I've always worn that.
Oh.
Wow.
Only what I don't like about Depends is they have the ones without the hook. They have these what you rip off,
Yes.
you put together.
Oh, that thing.
What
the
they call
tape,
it?
the Velcro, like.
No, I don't like that one.
Yes.
But I like the one with what's in the loop where the button goes in.
I see.
However, I wish they would make.
It's hard to relate on this topic,
a full panty, like they do Huggies for kids,
Right.
where I can get into it very
Just step
easily.
in.
Yeah, without those straps that tear apart. I still wear Depends.
You still wear Depends
have it on now.
diapers.
Always
And I'm watching Alexa's face. But
The reason is because
he's not incontinent, by the way.
I always take I haven't missed a shower since December 20th, 1989.
Right.
At least 20 minutes. Always clean my body. Whether
You say you haven't missed a shower since then, but what happened to cause you to miss a shower?
What was
all right.
the problem before?
The problem was I got lazy for one day, and then I missed the shower only in the Iowa flood when there was no
hot water.
The next day,
I
and
see.
doubled up in California.
Right.
But the reason for Depends, always when nature calls, I always clean with soap and water back there
Thank you.
because I can't stand any dirt. And
I
the
agree
thing
with
is,
that.
I use Depends because it's so clean and so soft, and I can throw it away.
Right.
I don't have to use underwear.
So this is not a
wear it
soiling
again.
problem, is what you're saying?
No, he doesn't soil his diaper.
Right. Well, no, I always use Preparation H, only all Pezzo.
Right.
I use Pezzo, which is excellent also.
Right.
Because I do clean with soap and water. Sometimes there may be a leak.
Right.
And when there's a leak, I can throw it away the next day.
Right. Wait a second, Tiny. Mr. Tim, let me understand something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean disrespect, but you're saying, because this is fascinating to me. In other words, you use hemorrhoid cream even though you don't have hemorrhoids.
Right.
Just in case you ever got one.
No, I use it as hand lotion
Right.
to keep everything nice and clean and soft.
And keep you from wrinkling. Because you do have a beautiful complexion and beautiful hands. I mean, he has the hand. Take a look at his
You
hands,
don't
Alexa.
put
He's got the hands of a 19-year-old.
Well, bless you.
Man does.
Well, I don't want nothing from these products. The last time I was on your show, Mr. Stern, Revlon sent me a couple of makeup products.
Yes.
I said I can't take it. I sent them $50. I purchased the product, so I don't want nothing from these
Right.
companies.
Tiny's like a consumer reporter. He doesn't want to be paid off in some
That's
way.
or
Right.
anything like
Understood.
that. Just for your listeners, I right now I'm using the new Vaseline Intensive Care for dry skin. They changed the formula, which is excellent.
It is.
It has lipids in it.
Because last time you weren't high on that. Now you are into it.
Well, only for the hands.
Yes.
I usually use Paquins when I can get it for the dry skin on the red top cover.
Yes.
And also, they're not telling you this, but the Scott people, last time I was on your show...
Scott tissue?
Yeah, I was mentioning that I always use Job Squad on my body after the shower. I
Yes.
use paper towels, especially Job Squad, and then Bounty sometimes.
You never use a regular towel, hotel
only if it's
towel.
a rare emergency.
Right.
And this is going back to 1980.
Yes.
And because there's germs and everything, you're not going to live any longer, but I feel more cleaner when I clean with soft Job Squad. And now Viva came out. They don't say it, but they came out with a soft cloth towel, and now Viva changed the name from Job Squad to Viva Job Squad.
But you are aware that Viva Job Squad is Job Squad.
You're right.
Yes.
They just came out with that name, and I think they were hearing your show and,
Yes.
and got some ideas.
Yeah, because they
from
had
that.
taken that off, right?
Yes. So Job Squad is back, is what you're saying.
And it's called Viva Job Squad.
Right, and better than ever.
Oh, it's as soft as silk.
It's a blessing.
And you don't have to use cloth towels, which somebody use in hotels, and
Right.
maybe clean their dogs with. I mean, and you can
Right.
use.
You don't
Job
know what
Squad.
they're doing.
Well, I'll tell you, Tiny, you are a testament to doing all these beauty regimens because you have remained young. You are eternally young.
This is Sarah, thanks for
That is true. Alexa, you don't see a wrinkle on this man, do you?
No.
Absolutely not.
Well, it's just cleansing cleansing. I thank the good Lord for His blessing, thank Christ, but also it's cleansing and cleansing. Cleansing 52.
I'm not going to embarrass Mr. Tim by asking him his age, but this man, he's no spring chicken.
I'm near 65.
65 years old he's near. And you can see, your guy looks like he's 20. And got the hands of a 19-year-old.
But thanks, it feels wonderful.
So you're saying that a lot of people who have this hang-up with underpants, that if they wore Depends, they could throw them out every day and then do what you do, and even if there's any kind of leakage or spillage into the underpants, you throw them away.
I said, no, I'm only angry at the Depends for one reason. They have a great, complete underwear garment, like Huggies,
yes,
which are made that go from the bottom to the belly button. However, they put this Velcro tape on it,
it's annoying.
I can't get into. It snaps away. I wish I'd have buttons and straps on that, because I think a lot of people would use it. It keeps you so clean and so assured of yourself.
Yes, and
I feel so assured.
And does he? Do you write to the company and tell them these ideas?
No, but sometimes I will send under another name a mailgram. I would send a mailgram if I could to Del Monte Raisins.
Oh, you would.
What have they done?
What have they done?
Please, Robin, get with it. What do you mean, what have they done?
Usually they have good product, but I went into a store in Minnesota, and they have 6 small boxes like Sun-Made of raisins.
Yes.
And sometimes I go for the golden raisins. They have the packets that look like golden raisins on it, which I bought, and there's really dark raisins in there.
Well, that's not right.
Which I tried. It's deceptive packaging, because you think it's golden raisins.
They call them golden raisins, and they're not golden raisins.
That's right. I think I should have stuck to Sun-Made.
Oh, is that what you're eating? Yeah, of course. I'm surprised you switched brands. That's not like you.
Well, I thought they were golden raisins. Although
But one thing I like about Tiny is he's not brand loyal. He will try new products,
but it better be damn good. That's right. What are you eating these days? I know you're always into some new kick. I mean, are you eating a lot of raisins?
Not really.
Raisins and nuts? Eats like a squirrel, for God's sake.
I have apples and water and bananas and sometimes Domino's pizza.
Oh, you do? Yeah, right. And do you still drink I know you used to buy jars of tomato sauce and drink them.
I've had
seeds.
A little heart problem.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
That's all right. The doctor says there's too much water on the heart.
Let me ask you something. This is not one of these Michael Jackson things where you're faking it to gain sympaty. This is real.
No.
Yeah, right.
Yes, I came from the hospital in Bullhead City, Arizona.
I see.
Everything's all right. Just got to take the pills. Just got to be careful.
Understood.
But other than that,
I have learned so much today.
When I have Dunno's pizza, I have 3 scoops of onions on it, hot peppers, very heavy on the sauce, and light on the cheese.
I see.
And the thin crust.
Very good.
And that's a good product.
Oh, is it?
That you like.
Oh, they've never let me down.
Oh, good for you.
No matter what town you're in. Huh?
Right. But you only eat that for dinner, right? You wouldn't have that for breakfast, would you?
Yes, I would sometimes.
You would.
If they were open.
They would. They're not open 24 hours. That's the problem. And, it's amazing what I've learned today between the Depends. I always learn something new.